He was up to no good when he called here.
Are you going to tell me about it, or are you not?
Oh, very well. Very well. I had hoped to spare you the embarrassment of it, but I can see it's no use. Zach Grayson called here to tell me about you and Opal Gardner. He said he had information linking the two of you romantically.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just talking to yourself. I know.
Not unusual here, huh?
Oh, no, not in this place. It isn't.
Trying to convince myself that I am going to survive this.
Oh, you will. You may not think so right now, but it does get better.
Good. I hope so.
When I first got here, I kept pretending that this was all just a bad dream and that I'd soon wake up.
Maybe I ought to try that.
I'll be in touch.
Father, what are you going to do?
I'm going to call the governor and have him speak to the new warden.
Father, you just talked with the governor a short time ago.
Well, it can't hurt to try again. Tanya, would you get me the governor right now?
What exactly are you going to tell him this time?
If anything happens to Daisy in that place, I am going to hold the governor responsible and that warden.
Father, please, now don't make any threats to the governor. Why don't you just call him and ask him if he can do anything to make her stay a little bit easier?
Don't worry. I'm not going to say anything that will offend him. Has Cliff come up with anything new? Any new leads?
Nothing that I know of, but he's still trying.
Yeah. You know, he's been very supportive through all this. I've come to look at him with a great deal more respect.
You'll be awfully pleased to hear that.
Yeah. Yes, Tanya, thank you.
Benny, I want to help Donna. I am not trying to incriminate her with these questions.
Well, that's what it sounds like to me, Cliff. You're afraid of what we're going to find out, aren't you, Mr. Sago?
I don't think Donna killed Zach, but you don't know that.
Hey, Cliff, maybe there's a very good reason why she blocked this stuff out. Maybe that creep did something to her.
I think knowing the truth can only help Donna.
He's right. As soon as we find out what actually took place that night, then Donna can get on with her life.
Benny, Donna agreed to this. She wanted to do this. We're doing this with her consent.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Donna, it's Cliff. You were saying you went to Zach's apartment that night. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did you go anywhere else first?
No. Just Zach. Parked the car down the street. Walked to his door.
Was he home?
Yeah. I heard voices.
Voices?
Arguing.
Voices from inside the apartment?
Uh-huh. Somebody was in there with him.
Who, Donna? Who was in the apartment with Zach?
It's very thoughtful of you, Erica, but I've already agreed to stay with the Wallingfords.
Oh. Well, you'll certainly be more comfortable there.
No, it's not a question of comfort. You know, I like to study my subject, and I think it'd be better if I stay with them.
Excuse me.
Oh, Adam, come in.
I hope I'm not intruding.
No, we're finished.
Well, good. Well, Jeremy, have you agreed to do my brother's portrait?
Erica was just telling me about it. Unfortunately, I've accepted a commission from a Mrs. Wallingford. I won't be able to paint your brother for any time soon.
Oh, do you find Phoebe Wallingford, what was the word you used, intriguing?
I don't know her at all. However, she asked me to paint a portrait of her stepdaughter and son-in-law, and I said yes.
Look here, Jeremy, I can pay you twice what Phoebe Wallingford's willing to pay you.
I'm sorry. I gave Mrs. Wallingford my word. Perhaps after that.
Erica, the tennis story came up short. Do you want me to run another picture, or shall I add text?
I think that I should look at that If you'll excuse me.
You don't have to run off right away, do you?
No, I have a few minutes. Why?
Because I'd like to get to know you better. Where did you say you were from, Jeremy?
I didn't say.
That's right, you didn't. Why all the secrecy?
I don't think of it as secrecy. I just don't like to talk about myself, Mr. Chandler.
I find that often people who don't like to talk about themselves have something to hide. Do you, Mr. Hunter?
Why are you so curious?
Because I care about Erica and I don't want to see her hurt.
What is it you're afraid of exactly?
I'm not afraid of anything in this world. But I don't want to see anyone hurt Erica. And that includes you.
You don't have anything to worry about on that score. You see, I don't want Erica to be hurt either. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to do. Would you please tell Erica that I had to leave?
I am stunned. Zach Grayson insinuated that Opal Gardner and I were having an affair?
He wasn't insinuating. According to him, it was quite a tempestuous affair. And he made it quite clear that he intended to spread the story far and wide unless I paid him off.
By that scum, I should have... Phoebe, you didn't believe him, did you?
Well, whether I did or didn't is quite beside the point. It's all over, and I prefer not to discuss the matter of Zach Grayson anymore.
But my name could have been bandied about for the likes of Opal Gardner.
Yes, and it would have been most unfortunate for all of us concerned. Frankly, Langley, I'm not sure I could have endured having your name dragged through the mud again.
Well, I certainly hope you didn't give him any money.
Not a penny. In fact, I told Mr. Grayson off in no uncertain terms.
Oh, thank heaven for that.
Why, if one succumbed to blackmail with that man, he could have bled me dry.
Well, if you didn't offer to pay him any money, did he accept that?
Apparently. That is, unless he came to you. Well, did he, Langley?
Donna, did you recognize the other voice you heard?
No.
What was it? Was it a man's voice or a woman's voice? Do you know that?
I can't tell.
Could it maybe have been the television set or the radio that you heard?
Zach arguing with somebody.
Okay, just relax and try to remember. You're standing outside of the door of the apartment. What was the first thing that you did?
Knocked on the door.
Uh-huh.
There was no answer. So I knocked again, louder.
Did Zach open the door?
No, not right at first. Probably because he had somebody with him.
Donna, listen to me. Do you have any idea who that person might be?
No. When he opened the door, the room was just a wreck. There was stuff thrown all over the place.
Do you see anyone else in the room?
No. Told him how mad I was. Told him I wanted those photographs. He just stood there and laughed in my face.
It's all right, Donna. You're in the room. You're in the room. Look around. Slowly, look around. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah.
What, Donna? What do you see?